Good morning, Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com, student meteorologist here. We're taking a look at the water vapor satellite imagery here for the United States, for at least the most of the eastern United States. We can see a few things here. One, we have Paula, it's sheared apart. This will actually make it move to the east and east-southeast. Go to meteorologist Bob Acafrio's blog for more on the tropics. I'm gonna let him his blog take care of the tropics this morning. And we have a nor'easter shaping up. Our setup right now, we have a low transferring energy. The low's going to transfer its energy right here down to the coastline. And once it transfers to the coastline, it'll transfer its energy to the coastline. The winds will start picking up strong out of the northeast. Coastal flooding and coastal erosion is going to be a big threat all the way up to the mid-Atlantic and northeast coast. Winds are going to pick up with gusts on the shoreline from 50 to 60. Looks like throughout, and then inland we're looking at a 15 to 25 with a gust occasionally to 40, and the winds are going to also switch around here starting this afternoon in the Roanoke Valley and areas to the west, northwest, and then the west, and they're going to get gusty also. It's because this blow is going to crank itself up when it gets to this bombogenesis, or when it blows up. It's really big, which could happen this evening or early tomorrow. The winds will definitely increase. You also see here we have a trough dug deep here, and that's what's steering Paula away from Florida. I'm not saying that Florida's not going to get a lot of heavy rain today, because they are. Taking a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today on severe weather. It's kind of been rectified since last night. It's a little closer to the coast, with the low developing the North Carolina coast and the Virginia coast now, looking to be the threat for severe weather. And the tornadic activity, low probability. I'm going to also tell you about the Davison risk factor. I've dropped the amounts here. Hail, not a problem. Wind's going to be the biggest issue. The squally weather along the Carolina and coast, like from Norfolk down to the Outer Banks. Davison risk factor for today: wind is 80%, hail 5%, and tornadoes, I've dropped it down to 10% because it's going to be more of an isolated issue than we thought originally last night. Taking a look here at the GR level 3 radar. This is the Wakefield, Virginia. You see this line here. This is between the front and the low developing. We got a line of thunderstorms here. We got an isolated cell here. It went severe. I was looking at it a few minutes ago. I was wondering why they didn't have a severe warning on it. But these cells that are up ahead of this line is in the most unstable atmosphere and have the best chance of becoming severe. And that'll happen from now through this afternoon. So expect it. This one actually may have some hail with it. Another cell we gotta watch out for is here. Go back to velocity scan. The cell here we need to really keep an eye on, because if we go over to the vertical integrated liquid, you can see some definite possibilities of hail in that storm. The tops are shooting up 30,000 feet, so it's something we definitely got to keep an eye on. Velocity data not showing anything with rotation, so that's a good thing. But like I said, we need to definitely watch out for that. So far, rainfall totals have mainly been between 1 inch and 2 inches. A little bit more further back here. This one storm sprayed about 2 inches with the severe weather area. See the rain here, starting to move into the Philadelphia area. I'll say by this afternoon, 2, 3 o'clock, we're going to start getting into the rain here in the Delaware Valley. Looking here at showers calming down this afternoon here in Roanoke Valley. We're going to go to a mostly cloudy sky. 64 degrees, 42 overnight as it clears out. 64 mostly sunny on Friday. Look at this weekend. Beautiful. We're looking at 66 on Saturday and 72 on Sunday with beautiful sunny skies, and straight into Monday also, with lows in the mid-40s at night. So bundle up at night, but beautiful weekend coming up here in the Roanoke Valley. For more information, stay with liveweatherblogs.com for the latest on the Noreaster. Updates will be available later in the day. D&D Davison, liveweatherblogs.com.